You start off with 2 people teaching fitness classes in your garage at your house, and you have since taken over really a full shopping center.
That's ours.
And you start a whole business while you work in security at Tyler Perry Studios. And from 2 people in a garage, you have now created where it's 800 people on a Saturday morning. Tyler Perry came to E.F.F.E.C.T Fitness, and he noticed that you never took off a day.
He said that. Working at Tyler Perry Studios is one of the greatest things that ever happened to me. He was working more than the executives. You cannot skip steps. You cannot skip the hard part. You cannot skip the broke nights. You grow so much from working hard. So many people, like I said, they want to post their way into success, consistently posting. But I'm not consistently working. That doesn't change this. It doesn't grow this.
Here's the thing that I tell people when they talk about E.F.F.E.C.T Fitness. It's not a gym. It's a family. It's a community. You never know who you're working out next to. Rappers, actresses, NFL players. I have watched so many people walk through those doors, and they are on blood pressure medication when they walk in.
Yeah.
And after 3 months, 6 months, no medication, no knee brace. It was one day in the class, you lift your arms. They just your arms. They just your legs. That's the key. They just my arms.
You are a product of your decisions. You are here because you're supposed to be here.
Yeah.
You need to own that and grow from here. Because you thinking you're not supposed to be here, you're going to keep being here.
That is so good.
You're going to keep being here.
Welcome to Vaught Empowers Talks, where we don't just scratch the surface. We dive deep into the lives of some of the world's most influential change makers. I'm your host, Brandi Harvey. Now today, y'all, I got a good one for you. I get to sit down with my friend today. Season 3 is The Friends coming out. Keundric Loucious is the owner and operator of E.F.F.E.C.T Fitness in Atlanta, Georgia. Dooley has built an intense, empowering, and addictive fitness empire that has caught Atlanta and the digital world by storm. Dooley prides himself in not only helping everyone he meets to conquer and challenge themselves, but his greatest accomplishment is establishing a family environment where everyone is welcomed and supported regardless of their fitness level. As the founder of Cause of Effect, a thriving nonprofit organization bringing awareness to physical fitness within low-income communities in the metro Atlanta area, Dooley brings wellness to urban communities with annual events like the Metropolitan 5K. Dooley is a board member of GCAPP, the Georgia Campaign for Adolescent Power and Potential. He has received the Dimond Fitness Award for Best Gym of the Year, the Key to the City in his hometown of Winnfield, Louisiana, and proclamations from both the city of East Point and the city of Atlanta. Dooley believes you should work on yourself if you want everything else to work out for you. Vaught Empowers Talks welcome family man, entrepreneur, community leader, and philanthropist Keundric Loucious to the show.
Yeah, I'm just your partner, B. I'm just your partner. That's a lot. What's up? I like this already.
I'm just your partner. Listen,
I'm with
you the homie. Listen.
I like this already.
Listen, I had to because you've done all of that.
I appreciate that.
You've done all of that. I mean, people don't know. The interview happens before the interview.
Yeah.
Yeah. The pregame happened before we...
I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling loose. I'm feeling loose.
I mean, we talked about it. I met you in 2016.
Yeah.
And you had just moved out of your garage teaching fitness classes in your garage at your house into a little office building
that I was
in
sharing,
the basement.
I was sharing it.
Yeah, in the basement on Baltimore Place in Atlanta. Yeah, and that's where I met you.
Whew. I just told you I was very insecure about my garage too, by the way.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't think people realize, it's kind of hard to sell your garage to Brandi Harvey.
Yeah.
I want to tell a true story about what happened in that garage / apartment / townhouse. I actually got evicted. See, most people think that we moved. We was gonna move, but I actually got evicted because you're not supposed to run a business from your apartment. And then more and more I thought about it, I was like, what's wrong with that? And then you got 100 people walking out of this garage some days. So I actually got evicted because I actually had to go through the whole eviction process of I'm not really evicted because I can't pay.
Right.
I'm actually evicted because, dude, you can't have a business in there. I got music playing. I got classes all day going on. So I actually got evicted from 450p, but that's been cleaned up since then.
I mean, evicted
Yeah, I did.
because
I did.
you start off with 2 people.
2 people.
Your uncle gives you these 2 people to say, can you train them for me? And you start a whole business while you work in security at Tyler Perry Studios.
Which people don't know still. I was security. So I got this thing that I always tell people. I used to answer the phone, security officer Loucious. And I was like, why am I so good at this? Like, looking back at that, that was good for me because I needed that job. Because I think you go to college, you're going to come out of college making $100,000 a year. You're going to be successful. I had no intentions on ever training nobody. It was either I was going to play football and I wasn't going to be worried about trying to train somebody to get them to work out. But then my uncle one day came to me and said, nephew, I got something for you. It's a quick $300. They're going to pay you. You get to keep this money, but I want them back after that. I said, all right, cool. I can do that. Justin and Darcel, we're still current members. Still current members of E.F.F.E.C.T Fitness to this day. So shout out to Justin and Darcel. But after I worked them out, I was like, y'all finna pay me $150 to do that? And all they did was follow me through a workout. Like, so I get to get $150 from all the people that I can tell this to do? I was like, I'm gonna start doing this. That didn't sell me though. My uncle told me, yeah, nephew, you can make about $80,000 to $100,000 doing this a year. I was like, oh, that's not enough, but okay, we're getting close. We're getting more and more. I started to think about it. I said, well, why you only can make 80 to 100? He said, well, that's all I'm willing to do. So you mean to tell me there's no salary cap, there's no limit, I can, as many as I can handle, that's how much money I can make? I'm finna turn this shit up a notch, huh?
So you did this because somebody says, that's all I'm willing to work.
And that lit something in me I don't think people even understand. Like, I thought Unc was lazy. Personally, I was like, so Unc, this all you willing to do? I think I can do a little bit more.
He said, that's all I'm willing to work for.
That's all I'm willing to do, nephew.
Yeah. And you took it, and here's the thing, and I told you this before we started. I told Jada this when we were talking about this in pre-production. I said, if there is a person who, if somebody says, Brandi, I need to put a list of people together of some of the most consistent people you know, I am putting Dooley on the list.
You put me at number 1.
I'm putting you on the list. I'll put you at number 1.
No, put me at number 1. The only reason why I'm telling you to put me at number 1, because now I'm gonna make sure I'm number 1.
Yeah.
Because it's cool to be surrounded by like great people, but once you tell me that you need me and I got to do something, that's exactly what I'm gonna do because that's important to me.
You have done it. I have watched you since 2016. Not one day is a 5:30 a.m. class canceled.
We're not doing that.
It is not those people. And what you said to me when I first met you, they expect me here, B. They expect me to be here, and I'm gonna make sure I'm here.
Absolutely.
And you open those doors every day. Yeah,
I think that's the thing. Like I said, the accountability part for me is I want people to know that I got them.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things to say is that I got you. And I'm not just saying that because it's something I can do for you. I'm saying, no, I really got you. Like I'll be here. I'm gonna be here tomorrow and the day after that too.
Yeah.
So that's important to me to let people know that I got them. And that's why I think we have been so successful at E.F.F.E.C.T because it's just consistent.
Yeah.
It's just consistent.
I mean, I started in that basement, in that office building. Then, I was there for maybe 2-3 months. Yeah. And then I moved with you to another location, and then was there for maybe a year.
6 months.
It wasn't even a year.
We did not make it a year.
And then moved with you to another location. This is how rapid growth, like this is how fast your business was growing.
Yeah, it was growing. It was, again, like I said, when we first moved to that second location, you got to think at that time, people's memberships, it costs more for people to park than their memberships.
Yeah.
And that's what people don't realize. The biggest package you could have at E.F.F.E.C.T Fitness in 2016 was a $60 membership. That means you can do all the classes, train with me, do everything you want to do for $60 a month.
$60.
$60 a month. Kind of embarrassed to say that. But so for $60 a month, you can get everything. Yeah, humble beginnings. So you could do anything. But then, like I said, because, again, I couldn't sell the fact that you had to pay $3.50 to park every time you drove through that gate.
Yeah.
So, long story short, we start growing, and it was time to move. And I was like, thank God. but we wasn't moving to one of the most desirable neighborhoods. We was moving to Metropolitan. And like I said, some of the things that inspired me is for a lot of people tell me what I can't do. And they told us, don't move to Metropolitan because it's bad. It's the hood. You got to think, this is 2016. Metropolitan in 2016, there's no belt line.
No.
There's no belt line.
This is pre-gentrification.
It's no belt line. It's no belt line even in sight, actually.
It's not.
So it's no belt line. It's no people walking and jogging in the neighborhood. At that time, you got to think the average annual income for Metropolitan was only like $29,000 a year.
Yeah.
So we wasn't moving to a gold mine. We was moving to like, you sure you want to do this? But I knew I wanted to do it because I got tired of saying, okay, do we got our own parking space and we got a roof and some bathrooms? Well, I can make it work. Yeah. And I knew that, though. I knew that.
I mean, that's the thing about it. You were never afraid to pick up and move. Mm-hmm. The growth, you always had this belief like, if we got more, we're going to fill it up.
We'll fill it up.
Because even outgrowing the third gym, because that was the third spot, you outgrew it. Yeah. And I remember you took me over there one day.
That was a good one.
It was one day after class. You said, what you doing? And he was like, I want you to come see something. And I'm like, okay, what do you want me to come see?
He was hesitant.
I was like, what does he want me to come see? And it was a group of us that you took over there. Yeah. And we get in the car and we ride down the street to the new spot. Not a wall, not a turf, not a machine, not a nothing in sight. And you laid out the vision for what you saw for that place.
The best thing about that conversation that we had was the conversation I had earlier that day with some people. And it was like, don't do it. Stay comfortable.
Really?
Stay comfortable. Stay down the street. You can afford the rent. You got everything. And all I kept thinking was, I don't want to be nothing like the person that was talking to me. But I heard what they said. I was like, why are you talking to me like this? Okay, cool. So, but the thing about it was so inspiring to him. And they said, man, just stay right here. You're going to be able to take this over. But I was taking over nothing. Yeah. I was literally about to take over nothing. I was like, this is not our home. Let's move. I knew we had parking spaces. I knew we had space to grow. And I knew that if we did things right, we was going to be all right.
I mean, and you have since taken over really a full shopping center.
That's ours.
That's ours. It was so many businesses that were there. It were other businesses. Yeah. It was dance studios that came and went. Yeah. It was tax places. It was print places. It was
it was nail shops.
It was a nail shop. I mean, all the things.
Restaurants.
Yeah. And you have now really taken over that whole shopping center.
Yeah, I just think, like I said, we just kind of, and we love the community over there, though. You got to think about the people's lives that we're affecting over there, the way we're able to give back. Again, we don't just come here to make money. We're in that community because we're helping some of those kids. We're mentoring some of those kids. We're training some of those kids. We got backpack drives for all of those kids. So we ain't just in there to make some money off the neighborhood. We're in there to like help grow it and make it a little better. Yeah. It's good.
I mean, here's the thing that I tell people when they talk about E.F.F.E.C.T Fitness. It's not a gym. It's a family. It's a community.
It's culture.
It is culture.
It's culture.
Like, you never know who you're working out next to. Yeah. Like, you working out next to rappers, actresses, NFL players, Congress people, mayors. You are working out the school board members, the commissioner. You are working out next to everybody.
That's a fact.
And the environment that is so loving that nobody cares who you are, what you do.
Nobody.
They don't care who your daddy is. They don't care who you
Not while that music playing. not while that music playing. They don't care.
No one cares who you are.
Yeah.
We come in here to work out.
We come here to get it in.
And from 2 people in a garage, you have now created where it's 800 people on a Saturday morning working out.
That's the average.
Averaging 800 people in one workout class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, a testament to the team and the people, right? Because it's never just me. No, it's never just me. And the beautiful thing about it is we've put people in place, or I've put people in place to where we all can grow. Like I said, if it's just me benefiting from all of this, nobody would still be being there. But you like so many people it's a vine. That's all I've ever thought about was like being able to help people and give back. So we've put people in place where they're bringing more people and they're able to grow, and then we're able to reach out to more people. It's just like you said, it's culture, it's community, it's family, it's Black Wall Street.
Yeah.
It's Black Wall Street.
Because people don't understand all the businesses that have spawned under this roof, right? My sister and I had a business at one time under that roof.
Bussin'. Bussin'. It was bussin'.
The best popcorn you've ever tasted, right?
Tell them the flavors. Yeah, ATL.
You had ATL,
Yeah,
which
lemon
was
pepper.
You had
That was
lemon
my favorite.
pepper.
ATL was my favorite.
Yeah, ATL was barbecue and lemon pepper mixed together. It tastes like Atlanta.
You ever had that?
It tastes like Atlanta. We did
Atlanta.
German chocolate cake. We did garlic
Everything.
Parmesan.
That was bussin' too.
All the things, right? Under
Twin Pops.
Twin Pop. Where we popping? We be popping.
It was so good. It was so good.
It was so good. But
good.
we knew that was ultimately not our path together. Bless our heart, y'all. It was so good. But baby, we was on each other's nerves so bad.
Yeah.
But to see other people, I mean, Candace Hawk was spreading the health.
Yeah.
Davika over with Eat Urban Fresh.
Yes.
I mean, it was just so many businesses that you saw that now have locations and businesses that are thriving all over in the community that you know that it's bigger than just the gym.
Yeah, and that was the thing. It was like, if we can, I wanted to create a place. You remember this. I know you're going to remember this. So when we was at Baltimore, I used to hate for people to leave because they would always come back to the 10 o'clock class late. So one day I was talking
on a Saturday morning.
It
was a Saturday morning.
Like, why can't we make our own juices? Everybody used to go to Smoothie King or these different places. I was like, well, you can't make no juices? And then you can't have no fruit and snacks for these people? So it kind of started with that. And I was like, let's just have our own stuff. Let's create a place or an environment where people never have to leave.
Where people never have to leave.
They never have to leave.
And here's the thing. Candace would pour these juices in a cooler.
That's a fact.
That she would drag in, only have like maybe 16 juices, 20 max. Once they was gone, they was gone.
That was a wrap.
It was a girl there who cut fruit and had like fruit cups already
ready.
Had like little breakfast, little muffin egg things. So you didn't have to leave on a Saturday morning.
You never left.
In between the break between an 8 a.m. and a 10 a.m. class. Yeah. And so you could so that was really the start.
That's definitely the start.
It was the start. And now Candace has 2 locations.
Balling. Doing good. Doing great.
2 locations.
Davika is,
I mean.
Contract after contract. Shout out to Eat Urban Fresh. Shout out to Spreading the Health.
Contract after contract after contract. These people who quit their other jobs that they had to then pursue these businesses full time.
Yeah, that's big. Like I said, but I'm thankful to them because they allowed me to just be able to focus on the gym.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about keeping people attention. Y'all do that part, let me do this part. But that's what make a great team.
And that was the community. Mm-hmm. And that's what makes this place, I feel, so magical, so important to like what the culture of Atlanta is.
Yeah.
You know, what is created in the city of Atlanta that makes it so different from other places.
Black.
It's so black, baby. This the blackest thing you ever gonna walk into. It's so black.
It's so black. It's black. It's so black. It's so black. It is us, though. It's just us.
But it is us. And it is, I mean, because where else are you going to see 800 black people working out?
Not fighting. There's no fights.
No fights.
Play that fighting.
No.
I don't play that.
No fight. None of this going on. Just working out in the morning, 8 a.m. on a Saturday, 5:30 a.m. on Monday through Monday through Friday. Out the door, it looks like the club.
It is. I'm just proud to just be a member of the whole thing. I'm a member. I'm proud to be a part of it. I just like to do my part.
Yeah.
And let's keep doing our parts. And I think that's what I want every member, whether you're in-house or virtual, to understand. Like, we're a part of something special. God is special. Like, I can remember, this is Monday morning, I'm teaching class, and I'm just looking around the room, and I'm seeing the person in the front of the room on the camera, she's 28 years old. And I got a lady on the far right corner, she's 70-year-old, that's Maureen. And I got people in the middle of the room, they're 45, 50. And I got some, damn, you 25? What you doing here? Oh, you working out right next to your mom. She's 55. And I just look around that room some days, and I'm just kind of blown away by them.
Yeah.
I'm blown away by like the culture, the community, the people that we've brought together. And I'm like, wow, I can't let these people down.
Yeah.
These people fucking depending on me. And I'm thankful for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I end every class by saying, can we give it up for somebody on that first day? Because I know it's somebody's first day. And I never want them to meet my representative. You'll never catch me where I didn't come on ready to perform. And I treat every class like, what if I don't get to do this again?
Yeah.
So that's why I try to be present as I possibly can.
I mean, here's the thing. You know that if you go to E.F.F.E.C.T Fitness in Atlanta, or you're online member, because COVID really was a blessing to your business.
And then, like I said, respectfully to COVID, like I said, because, and I got to give what the people down, the Facebooks and the Instagrams they created, thank y'all for shutting us down. But they said no.
Because you got shut down while you were during COVID. I have to tell this, because during COVID,
we went live for free.
Went live every single day on Instagram for free. Every single day, 5:30 a.m., 12 noon, and 5:30 p.m. during COVID, during quarantine. You went live on Instagram for people to do the workouts. You would tell them what equipment they needed, and live was happening at that time.
But again, you got to think about it. While you're trying to do that, you're just trying to do it. You can't play certain music. You're only gonna be on there a certain amount of time. And more, I start to think about it. It's like, that don't even feel right. I'm at the mercy of so many different, like I don't want this to be us. But then when they finally shut us down, which I'm now looking back at, thank you for saying no. Yeah, getting told no was some of the best things that ever happened to me personally. So when that no was so good, because it said, all right, let's get this app going. And then once the app happened, it was like, we ain't dealing with that no more.
I mean, because you got shut down on Instagram for like a month or so, almost 2 months.
They try to go to Facebook, and there's so many different things. Like, you know what? Let's not deal with that.
And so for that time, people are not working out. They're
going crazy.
Crazy.
Y'all been doing that.
They're going crazy trying to get these workouts. Yeah. And then you get the app, and it just blows you up, because you have 3,000 members in-house that come in the building on a weekly basis.
Yeah, the virtual is way more.
And the virtual is like, we gonna give us a number?
We got way more. We got way more. We blessed. I mean, no, honestly, no. You got 10,000 people on that app.
Shut up, Dooley.
I got 10,000 people on that app.
Wow.
10,000 people on that app, and that's why we travel now. That's why we started the trips where we're saying, hey, let's go to Miami. Hey, let's go to Chicago. Let's take this trip to LA. Because the app kind of dictates where we go to promote and do new classes. Because you got to think, what we do is we gather information. So you got the app. The app tell you where everybody's doing the class from.
Yeah.
So LA, like, damn, we got this many people in LA doing this app? Oh, you got this many people in DC doing this app? Let's go in this city and do a class for them.
Yeah.
And now they all pull up. And now we got a whole nother situation going on. So
I mean, live events, it has been...
it's been great. Great.
It has grown from two... I have to remind people of this. 2 people 10 years ago... I just
cussed both of them out this morning, those 2 people. I cussed them both out this morning. What the fuck are y'all doing? I cussed them both out. They're still right there.
They still showing up at 5:30 in the morning.
Still showing up. Justin is there at 4:45. Dorsey a little bit later, but they still there. They're still there.
But that's the thing. Yeah. Like 10 years ago with 2 people.
Yeah, I take pride in that, because I always tell people that just kind of shows you the quality of the people that you're doing business with and working with. Because after a couple of years with dealing with people, I'm done with this.
Yeah.
But no, I try to stay consistent. I try to make sure that I'm always getting better. Because as an entrepreneur, I personally believe that you or your business won't grow unless you continue to grow as a person. And I pride myself on, let me keep getting better, man. Yeah. Let me keep getting better. Let me just find a way to keep growing, keep evolving, and I think that's how the business keeps growing and getting better too. I totally see it. Yeah. But I tell you, it is, as David Shan says, consistency is the cheat code. Yeah. It's the simplest thing you can do. It's the simplest thing you can do. Because it is just repetition. And the more you do stuff, and here's the thing about watching Dooley grow this business over the last 10 years, almost 10 years that I've known you. Easily. To see... one, of course, more and more people multiply. The other people, the vine, the people that are affected by it. But then when you look at
the community effect, right? When you look at a 5K happening in the middle of the hood on Metropolitan.
Can you know why that happened? Remember that day y'all all missed class? Y'all was going to do the race on the race on the 4th of July that everybody like to go do. That was so inspiring because I was like, we like to be so pro-black, but then we don't do black things. Like, let's start our own race. But then let's start on the blackest street in Atlanta. What street is blacker than Metropolitan?
There's not a
street. That's Stewart Avenue. They had to change the name.
Yeah.
So that was so inspiring for me. When we first moved into that building, I said, we're going to have our own race, and it's going to be right on this street. And today we got our own race, and it's right on that street.
It is a 5K.
It's a 5K.
Annual 5K.
Officially certified 5K.
5K.
We ain't just calling people to come run up and down Metropolitan. It's official.
It is an official 5K
race,
happening. And this is why I think it's so important.
And it's always on Juneteenth.
It's always on Juneteenth.
Which is... yeah, that's ours. That's ours. I bet not... Can I say this? I better not catch y'all ass on Peachtree. And if I don't see you on Metropolitan, I'll be upset.
Because it's real.
Upset. No,
it is so real.
I'm serious about that. I'm very serious about that because we talk so much and do so little. We be talking so... We got an opinion about everything law, everything this got shut down. The greatest thing that we can do is start working on us.
It is the greatest thing.
It's the greatest thing we can do.
And I think that that's the beauty of why, even when people want to get their life together.
Even need them. I mean, we don't...
When you want to get your life together, what do you have to do? You got to focus on you. Right?
Yeah.
And that's why the gym is such a great place because it gives you the opportunity to just start working on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you got to think what you just said, B. When we talking about working out, whether it's arms, legs, like if you can just lock in on you, whether it's your arms, your legs, and just start moving them. Like I always tell people, just start moving yours. Don't worry about the person next to you. Don't worry about how your mama had these kind of legs. I hear so many stories where my mama got this kind of knee. We're not working knees.
We're not working knees
today. Today we're working on this part of your body. Just focus on that, but we're never gonna work knees. I hear so many people talking about this running my family. Nobody runs in your family. Nobody runs in your family. If you did these things, that stuff will die.
Let me say this. Dooley has had people come in that class with inhalers. Dooley, I can't do your class without my inhaler.
Yeah.
Dooley, I'm on this medication. I'm on that. I'm on this brace. I got this ailment. I got everything. And what do you tell them people when they walk?
Just give it to me. And I take inhalers. I take knee braces. I take all those pills. I say, let's just give me my time.
And I have watched over the last 10 years so many people walk through those doors and they are on blood pressure. They're on blood pressure medication when they walk in.
Yeah.
And after 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, a year, no medication, no knee brace, no inhaler. No, all the things.
None of that. Yeah, none of that.
And you 40 and 50 pounds lighter.
And then most importantly, most of those people are stronger than they've ever been now. Like now, at their oldest age, they are as strong as they've ever been.
Yeah.
I take so much pride in that.
I mean, we were talking about this beforehand when I started working out with you. I was
you worked out. You ain't come. You knew what you was doing, but then you got stronger. Like
I was training with Dooley every day.
I like that.
Had me training in cleats, y'all. Had me training in cleats. I had on like running back gloves, every single day.
But you helped me grow so much, B. Thank you. No, thank you, because you allowed me to be. Like as an artist, you paint a picture. You didn't give me no limitations. You didn't say, dude, don't try that shit on me today. You didn't say, I don't got this. You didn't say, but this hurt. You showed up at your training time. You had your gloves on. You had your cleats on. And we worked out for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And I just kept throwing stuff at you. But you allowed me to be able to think like, this lady is, she's not 18. She ain't in the Olympics.
No.
She don't even get to go play a game.
Right.
She just get to do this and then do it again next week. Like,
I was asking myself in work,
like, when is the game?
When am I going into the combine? Am I drafting? What am I getting drafted for? It was none of but that was the point in my time of my life when I said, I'm just training for life.
You're training for life.
I'm training for my life.
It looked like it.
Yeah, I'm training for my life. I'm training for everything that's
everything
to come.
Thrown at me.
Yeah, everything that's to come. And I think that's the mental part about working out. I'm not training just for the biceps. I'm not training just to have the booty popping. I'm training for everything that life is going to throw at me that day, that week, that month, that year.
Oh, you preaching now. You preaching. I like that, though, because this conversation is based on a true story. We ain't making up nothing. They know that? Do they know that?
They know We're
not making up nothing, y'all.
It's a true story.
It's based on a true story.
Because there were so many growing pains that even I know we experienced together. Yeah. In you finding yourself and growing your business, me finding myself, growing my business, becoming this version. You know, I had to go through the other version.
I like that.
You know?
Like that. But that's what you can't take those out. You can't change that. Like I tell people, like, you cannot skip steps in these processes. Like, not the process, your process. Like, your process is your process, but you cannot skip steps. You cannot skip the hard parts. You cannot skip the uncomfortable conversation. You cannot skip the broke nights. You cannot skip you can't skip steps.
Yeah.
And that's been the beauty of it for me. Like, I've embraced, I kind of be looking for, like, when that's coming. But I can also tell you that that's kind of been one of the things where I'm kind of growing out of now, because it's about abundance now.
Yeah.
I'm learning to be abundant. I'm learning to do better with abundance, because so many times about my life, it's kind of been so hard and rough. Like, I always tell people this thing, like, you grow so much from working hard, but you grow your bank account from working smart. And so many times in life, we get so caught up in thinking that we have to work hard and earn. And I'm like, that's true. But also, don't ever forget to work smart, too. Yeah. And I had to learn that, because so much about me has been like, work hard, do this like this, and that's how you grow this. Then I was like, I need to start working smart too.
What was one of those moments where you said, I'm working smarter now?
Some of these partnerships lately. Like, I'm doing classes in Miami with Gymshark, and that check is so crazy. That check is so crazy, because it's like, that's all y'all need. I don't got to work all day and I get this much money. You just one class today. One 45-minute class.
Yeah. On the beach. Yeah. In Miami.
In new clothes. Thank you, Gymshark. Thank y'all. But it's been so good, because, like I said, like, it's finally learning that you don't do that. Like, even how we travel, like my whole travel model. Like, we used to travel to go to these cities, but we taking 50 to 100 people with us. We got the whole gym going with us. We shutting down the gym. We don't travel like that no more. Like, you have to book us to come to these cities. And now it's like, now we'll show up. Yeah. So the model itself is continuing to evolve. Yeah. It's continuing to evolve. Like, I always tell people, like, it may not work anymore like that. And that's okay.
I mean, because there's been so many moments that you've had to pivot.
Absolutely.
Along the way.
Yeah. It's like you said, with the COVID thing, but then more importantly, just the way, the fitness industry itself. Like, everybody's a content creator. Everybody shows up to the gym with cameras. I'm like, that ain't really how we. But then I realized, it was like, okay, I'm gonna let you have your camera for this kind of minute. But when it's time to work out, let's work. Yeah. But I always tell these people that's content creator, I'm like, be content. Don't make content. Like, when you are like you're the content. Like, quit looking to make content. Don't go put a whole bunch of makeup on. Nobody's gonna believe that. Yeah. Yeah. Nobody believes you. Yeah. Like, how long are you gonna be able to sell this?
Especially in the gym, right? Especially when you're in the gym. It's like,
gonna run out. It's gonna run out.
How y'all coming in here?
It's gonna run out.
Okay, so back in the day, Oof. Dooley had working out. We had a workout class one day, and we had some, pretty well-known reality stars.
Oh yeah, okay.
Came into the gym. And I was like, they came in there with full beat down. Yeah. Like, hair, everything was popping. Yeah. And I was like, oh, they not gonna make it in here. Gonna make it. I was like, they're not gonna make it. And they didn't make it.
They did not make it.
Because baby, them faces was melting.
Yeah.
Because in that environment, it doesn't call for that.
Yeah.
Because this ain't one of them gyms.
We're not doing that.
Yeah.
This ain't what we're doing. We some real workout place.
Yeah.
But like I said, I had to kind of, like I said, I'm gonna let you take your picture. Now put that shit up.
Yeah.
Let's go to work.
And let's go to work.
Let's go to work.
And I think that that's what so many people run from.
Yeah.
They run from the work.
Yeah.
They don't believe that it's going to take as much as it's going to take.
It's going to be so good for you. I like, so many people, like I said, they want to post their way into success. They want to say, I make a bunch of posts. I'm consistently posting. But I'm not consistently working, though. Like, I hope you know that that's not gonna.
That's so good, Dooley.
That's not gonna get it. Now you post. You consist on your posts. But it's no work. And I hope you know, and I hope that people know that doesn't change this. Like it doesn't grow this. Like I always tell people I do shit from my soul. And that's why I never have to like second guess it, because I just do it from the right place.
Hey, Dooley, there have been so many moments in those workouts over the years in that room where you were sweating.
Yeah.
And I have said on many a stage that somebody might have thought I was sweating, but I was in there crying.
Yeah, I'm crying.
I'm up in there crying.
Yeah.
I'm up in there crying. It looked like I'm sweating, but baby, I'm up in here crying because, Dooley, you have this gift that is so special. It is so unique. If you sit up in E.F.F.E.C.T long enough, if there are enough people, they're going to say, oh, the bishop, he was preaching today. The bishop had us in there going today. It was a good service today. Because you bring that soul, you bring that passion, you bring that fire. Every time you turn on that microphone and you turn that music on, you know that there is something bigger that you're doing.
Yeah, I don't take that lightly.
Yeah.
And I take, like, that right there is something that I wear proudly, and not because I'm trying to be the bishop, but most importantly, I'm trying to do right by these people.
Yeah.
Like I said, everything that I do, I'm never going to make this about me. No matter what's going on that day, no matter what's going on in my life personally, I just try to show up for those people that's coming to me, paying me this money to do these classes. And again, if you get something from it, we all win.
Yeah.
No, we all win. When you get something from it, we all win. But it'll never be about just me and what I got going on. It's always about like the purpose that I'm, like the whatever, like I said, the pain that I might, like the purpose is so much greater.
Yeah.
Like these people, these lives we changing, I know for a fact we're changing lives.
Oh yeah.
I know for a fact we're changing lives.
Yeah.
My goal is to beat Grady this year. I want to save more lives than Grady.
My life was changed in that room.
That's big.
My life was changed in that room. The relationships that I was able to make, the people that I was able to affect, the space that I had to grow to even find my own self, my own way.
Yeah.
You know, there was a way that was forged in that boot camp room.
Yeah.
You know?
I like I said, this is a special place.
Yeah.
And it's all on Metropolitan. The blackest street in Atlanta. The blackest street in Atlanta.
Because it's no other way to describe it. You know, and here's what I want people to also know. And I think this also speaks to the passion and the soul that you bring. You are from Winnfield, Louisiana, where you have said on many a stage.
Wouldn't be who I am without it.
The median income where
$21,000.
$21,000.
I think I'm gonna take it a step further, B. Like I said, I just moved my dad back here to Atlanta, and I'm having realer conversations with him. Cause you gotta think about it. You gotta think. My mom had me when she was 17. He was 16 when they like whoa. You go back to you're already living in this poor place, but then you're born into teenagers, or kids basically, and you start thinking about it. You're like, damn, that, like, whew. It's like I shake again every time I think about it. Like, whoa, dog, y'all was 17. What y'all was doing?
Yeah.
Like, what y'all was doing? But I'm so thankful for like my parents, because they may not have gave me all these different things. We were so loved. They loved me so damn much. That's why it feels this way. That's why it's nothing fake. It's nothing phony about nothing that I could be, because I came from two loving kids, basically. And that's why I'm so thankful for my mom and dad, because like I said, they were kids, but it's like, it's no agenda. It's no motives behind nothing that we ever done. We don't even know what that even means. Like, That's why everything comes from the soul.
Yeah.
I don't have to fake it or hide to be nothing that I ain't. I don't. It's based on a true story every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thankful for mom and daddy, though. I love y'all. I love them. God, I still get on both of their ass about what y'all was doing.
You gotta ask the question.
I do ask them.
I mean, but I think it speaks to that soul, and I told the team, I was like, this story made it in my book, and this goes back to that soul, and it goes back to your gift and that purpose and that anointing really that you have on your life to really teach people a better way to live. Yeah. Right? Show people a better way to live. And it was one day in the class, and I'm in the boot camp class, music is going, and you like lift your arms, they just your arms. Yeah. Lift your legs, they just your legs. And I was literally in that room like, that is the realest shit you ever wrote. That's the key. It's like, they just my arms. Yeah. If I can just lift my arms, I'm gonna be all right.
What kind of made me say that one day was, what people didn't even notice was, it was a lady working out behind me who was paralyzed from the waist down. She's sitting in her chair, lifting her arms. And I always tell people, I guarantee you, when you're talking about your legs hurt, they're so sore, I'm so tired, I guarantee you wouldn't trade with her. Yeah. I know you wouldn't. Yeah. I know you wouldn't trade with her. So I got to tell people, all you need to do is look around the room. For the young, old, to never been to the class before, to been in a million classes. You can always find you some perspective, some motivation to keep going or to do things a little bit better. Because again, right now, for some of these people, it's not about just showing up no more. It's about growing now. It's about perfecting these classes. It's about perfecting these moves. It's about, I'm just showing up. No, let's be great now. Yeah. Like let's take this to another. Let's be abundant. Yeah. Like that word, that's my word. Abundant is my word. It's my word because for so long I struggled with success. Not even failure. I'm so great at failure. That's all we ever know. That's all I've been surrounded by, was not being that good enough at things. But now it's trying to learn how to be better at abundance, like expecting it. Yeah. Nobody expects abundance. Most people aren't great because they don't even think they're worthy of greatness. Like, most people aren't even great because they like, am I really this good? Well, you already lost. You already lost. Because you're second guessing the gift. Yeah. You're starting to second guess the thing that's like, well, if you don't believe, then how you expect the people that's looking at you, the people that's you're getting to buy your product, the people that's you're preaching this message to believe? The thing that I always tell people about me personally, if I can toot my own horn about something, I believe. Yeah. I think that this is supposed to be great. I believe in the Most High. I'm thankful to God. Like, thank you, God. Yeah. Because I believe that this is going to be like this. This is going to be good. Yeah. It's going to be so damn good. Yeah. But I was surrounded by so many things. Like, people, like, they didn't even expect it. It was like, my abundance started to make other people uncomfortable. Like, now I start to feel uncomfortable. We ain't finna do that shit. You're not finna have me second guessing my gifts and my abundance because you don't even believe.
But where was it on this journey, Dooley? Over this last 10 years, there had to have been a moment where you were like, oh yeah, ain't no turning back.
When I quit my job. So you gotta think, working at Tyler Perry Studios, I was security. You thought you go to college, you get the criminal justice degree. I'm finna move up the ladder. There's no ladder. There's no ladder. You're just working. But working at Tyler Perry Studios is one of the greatest things that ever happened to me because I watched a black man who most people would say got it all. I saw him work on Christmas. I saw him show up on Thanksgiving. I saw him never be closed unless, it was never closed. The studio was never closed. So when I first moved to Atlanta, that was my first job. That was my only job. I've only had one job. But that was the greatest thing that ever happened to me, to go work for that man and see that building and see what he built, because it was like, this man got everything, and he still go to work. He was working more than the executives. Mm-hmm. He was at work more than the writers and the producers. No, he was there every single day. And I kept thinking about, like, what? I'm finna take off to do what, though? Like, I'm taking off. I need a day off to do what? What am I about to do?
You used to say this all the time when people be in the gym, like, I need a vacation, Dooley. To go where?
Where you're gonna, you know when you come back, that's still you.
It's still
you. Like, your habits are still the same. You haven't changed anything. All you did was got on a plane. Your bank account is probably going down. You're spending money.
Yeah.
So more and more I thought about that. I was like, but that place was so good for me, because I was like, if I can be in that 7 years that I worked at that studio, you know how many days of work I missed?
You didn't miss any, did you?
I never missed a day of work.
Here's the thing.
I didn't even know how to take off.
Here's the thing. Tyler Perry came to E.F.F.E.C.T Fitness.
Absolutely.
He supports E.F.F.E.C.T Fitness, all the things. Yeah. And he noticed that you never took off a day.
He said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he know that. But that's the beauty of being a good teammate. I always pride, like, the trainers that I currently got working in the building, like, the greatest thing that you could ever do is help somebody else be great. If you ever want, because one day you're going to have your own, and you're going to pray for consistent workers.
Yes.
You're going to pray for good help, is what they call it. It's hard to find good help. Now you're going to pray for that.
Yeah.
And that was the thing that I could, but then when I started my own, but I kept telling myself, if I can be that consistent for somebody else, I know damn well I'm finna do it for me.
Yeah.
No, I know damn well I'm finna do it for me.
Yeah.
Like I said, that was the best thing that ever happened to me. But to fast forward to that story we was talking about, the moment where I knew there was no turning back, it's June 20th, 2016, my birthday.
Your birthday?
My birthday. I'm getting ready to go to work. And I'm like, but at this time, B, I'm already, the gym is the gym. The E.F.F.E.C.T Fitness is rolling. I'm making 3 times the amount of money training. I'm already, okay, we're doing great. But I still had this lack or this fear component where I wasn't thinking abundant, where I knew once I quit this job that I was going to blow this shit out of the water. It was the doubt. It was the different things. I'm like, because why was I still going to work every single day? I'm working 40 hours a week at this job. At the job. I used to work from 8 to 4, Monday through Friday.
And would come and do the class from 4:30, 5:30, 6:30.
I taught every class.
He taught every single class.
I just stopped teaching every class.
Just stopped within COVID.
People don't even know that. Most people don't know. I used to teach 5:30, 6:30. A.M. Go to work from 8 to 4. Come back 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, 7:30. Every day.
Every class.
Every class.
Yeah.
But that day when I said, this don't even make sense no more. This doesn't make sense anymore. But then I was like, let's go, bro. I told myself, I'm finna add a 12 o'clock class, and I'm finna train all day long. And I never went back to work. June 20th of 2016.
And you had a birthday party at the gym.
Yeah.
He had a birthday party at the gym.
Because I was going to be at work. I'm not taking off. We're not taking off.
He was going to be at work.
Party. No, we're not taking off.
And not one day have you missed. No, I mean, you have had to be, like, y'all.
Carried off. They had to carry me off one day.
Carried out of there.
Yeah, I had to carry me out one day.
You have no voice.
None.
You have no energy.
I have no mic. I didn't get a mic until we moved to the new building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was screaming these classes.
Yeah.
And you knew exactly what you were supposed to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's the process. It's the process that I don't think people realize that so much about me grew during that moment. I found out so much about who I am when I thought I didn't have it. It's so easy to go to work when you smell good, look good, you got money in your pocket, you got new clothes on, new shoes on. But the days I felt sick, the days the voice was scratching and gone, the days you like, fuck, it's cold in that building, I found out more about Keundric Loucious than I ever have on the days when it was sunny and everything was good.
Yeah.
Like, I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, I know, I have no doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
No, I know it.
I mean, all the adversity. And here's what I want every business owner, every entrepreneur, budding entrepreneur who's listening to this story, like, you are going to experience a lot of opposition.
Expect it.
Like, it's coming.
No, expect it.
Because every move that you made, there was a door, there was a hurdle.
Closed.
There was something that came your way.
Yeah, even just being in from the parking in Metro 1 to, okay, getting evicted out of the place because you can't run the business in an apartment complex. Okay, then you go in the Baltimore place where, okay, they're getting ready to sell a building, but then you got to pay these people for parking. Then you go to Metro 1, you got 500, I got 600 people coming to me at this point. We only got 2 toilets. We got no heat, no air.
Yeah.
You got no parking. It's not a line. It's not a park. It's a gravel parking lot. Okay, then you go up the street to to the new space, and you're like, okay, we're gonna be all right. But no, you're in Metropolitan. Now you're getting the cars broken into every other day.
Yeah.
I always tell people, man, like, nothing about it gets easy. You just get better. You gotta keep getting better, and you gotta keep learning how to better ways to deal with. Like I said, as an entrepreneur, you can never separate the two. I laugh at people all the time talking about, I want to separate this, my business from my entrepreneur. No, that's not a thing. No, it's yours. It's you.
Yeah.
So when you making these products and you selling these products, it's you. So quit trying to separate it. Just keep getting better. Like, you only want to separate because you're afraid of something. What the fuck you scared of? And I'm learning, like, I need to keep getting better if I want this to grow.
Yeah.
I need to keep expanding my mind if I want to expand my territory. Like so many people, what the fuck you? I know a lot of scared people.
You know a lot of scary
I'm
people.
like, hey, bro, it's not happening.
Yeah.
That's not going to be it.
Okay, so then how are you expanding your mind? What is it? Are you reading something? Watching something?
I'm always reading, but most importantly, I am learning. I'm having these uncomfortable conversations, but they start with me. Because I cannot lie to me. Like, it never, I'm never make it about other people. Like, when I'm faced with different challenges, I'm always learning, like, dude, what you doing, bro? I'm literally talking to me first. Before I go try to get somebody else and put somebody else in their place, I check me. There's no place putting until I put myself in the right place. Because you can't have a good conversation if you're not in the right space.
Yeah, emotional.
Yeah, like, we don't do that.
Yeah.
We're not doing that. So when it comes to, like, books and reading, I love your book. Thank you, July. I love you, B.
We've shared a lot of books. I remember I gave you one of my favorite books. I don't know if it was for Christmas one year or your birthday, Relentless, by Tim. Yeah,
Tim Grover.
Yeah.
You want to tell people who Tim Grover is? It's Michael Jordan's trainer.
Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant,
Dwayne
Gilbert
Wade.
Arenas, Dwayne Wade. I mean, some of the best.
But it starts up here.
Yeah.
Like, training starts in the mind first. Training is not physical.
Yeah.
Most of training is, you got to think, but most of those people sought him out after they failed.
Absolutely.
Why we got to wait till we fail to start seeking greatness? Like, so much of our lives is based off of, we have to go fail first before we start to, no, let's stop waiting.
Yeah.
Stop waiting till we at our lowest point with all these battle scars. Now you're dealing with these traumas that most of us can't even get rid of some of these traumas we got because, no, go be great now.
Yeah.
Like, teach greatness before trauma. We can't wait to teach greatness after trauma because now you got to get over the traumas. Like, that's our problem.
True.
No,
Yeah.
But that's a good book.
I mean, in teaching greatness, though, I think so many people, they have that internal voice that's not telling them, that's not self-regulating. It's expanding the story.
Because we searching for validation from social media, parents. I love my mom and dad. But I'm not searching for their advice when it comes to how to live my life today.
Yeah. We
ain't calling mom and dad, telling mom and dad, hey, this is what we're doing. No, I'm telling mom and dad, this is what I'm about to do. Hope you're on board.
Yeah.
But we're not seeking, like, yes or no from them. We're not seeking yes or no for if I put it on social media and take a poll, then that's what I'm about to do now. We don't do that. That's not real life.
Yeah.
So the validation is never coming from outside. It's always about what's going on the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're dealing with people every single day who are coming across that threshold, 3,000 people a week that are coming across in search of something. Yeah.
Most importantly, what I'm learning that what people are pulling from me, and I had to accept it, was my energy.
Yes.
And I didn't know that at first because I used to find myself like, why am I so tired? Like, why am I so tired? But that's when I had to learn to take better care of myself, whether it's massages, whether it's sauna, whether it's reading, whether it's just shutting it down and like, don't call me right now.
Yeah.
I thought that was a bad thing. I thought taking care of me was a bad thing, but then I had to realize I wasn't able to give these people that energy if I don't take care of me.
Yeah.
I didn't. Someday I was like, "Wow, I don't got it today," and I was honest with myself. That wasn't that good, dude.
Yeah.
That wasn't that good. So I'm honest with myself and what we're doing. Whether I told some people in class on Monday, I was like, that wasn't that good. But I don't ever blame the members or the people. I said, that's on me. My job and role is to get these people to do things and move their body in ways that they wouldn't.
Yeah.
So why would I ever blame them?
Mm-hmm.
So whether it's through music, whether it's through cadences, whether it's through the workout itself, whether it's through me pressing those buttons from building these relationships where I know some of them, I'm like, hey, you know why you still big? I say that because we're not making this up.
Yeah.
We're telling you what we're studied. We sit down, we have consultation. Well, you know why you ain't able to move as fast. You know why you need to put that down. Stop eating that. It's never judging. It's also, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Let's have a real conversation and a real evaluation of why we are where we are.
Yeah.
And be there. Quit telling people you don't supposed to be here. Stop saying that. I hate to hear that. If I hear one more person tell me, man, I'm supposed to be in the league. I don't know why I'm here. No, you're exactly where you're supposed to be.
Baby, every single time.
I was like, I started patting my side of my head for people. I'm like, what you said to me?
You was hitting the target. You hitting the target you shooting at.
Like you know,
Yeah.
This you.
Yeah.
You're a product of your decisions.
Yeah.
You are here because you're supposed to be here.
Yeah.
You need to own that and grow from here.
Because
you thinking you're not supposed to be here, you're going to keep being here.
Oh, that is so good.
You're going to keep being here. You'll be here next week, too. You'll be here next week, too. In the same spot, though.
Because you see it, right?
Yeah, I do.
In a position like yours, I mean, your members are consistent.
They're very consistent.
They are consistent, and they have been with you. When they come, they stay.
They do.
Your retention rate is high.
Yeah.
Your retention rate is high.
I definitely
People who are members at E.F.F.E.C.T Fitness stay there.
They're life members. We call them life members.
Yeah.
We're about to create a life membership package.
Yeah.
Make sure you got yours. A life membership package where you're a member for life. Yeah.
Because you're seeing these people, because so much of this as this family unit that you've created in this culture, in this place, is people really have like been empowered and emboldened to take on roles in leadership in that place.
Yeah, I'm gonna start with my family. I employ my brother. Like, I was this morning to see my little brother finally embracing his, I don't want to call it his role, because it's not a role, but much more so like, hey, bro, do this like this now so you can do what you want to do later.
Yeah.
I understand this may not be your love, passion. That's fine. But let's do this like this right now so you can do what you want to do later. And I'm finally seeing that thing just like, he got it.
Yeah.
Like it's clicking. Like I watched one of his classes the other day. So my little brother teaching class, I'm like, damn, that was good. That transition was good. Then I'm looking at the people like they responding to him. He ain't just screaming and talking in the microphone. He's teaching a class now.
Yeah.
Because it's one thing to go in there and scream and yell for 40 minutes and nobody felt you.
Yeah.
It's one thing to go in there and teaching like, oh yeah, they got it now.
I mean, because I feel like, I call you this. I've called you this. I saw Cam Newton in the interview. He called you the Billy Blanks.
Yeah.
You're like the Billy Blanks of this generation.
Yeah.
Because most people, you have this very like drill sergeant-y type of way. It's aggressive.
It's no nonsense.
Okay.
It's no nonsense.
If cussing is a problem for you, you're not gonna come.
Cussing is a love language for me.
It is such a love language,
and
Dooley.
I was blessed with. Again, I asked my mom and dad like, what's? But you got to think. I was like, when did I start cussing? It was like 4 or 5.
Yeah, as a kid.
Yeah, you got it. My mom said one day she was listening to me cuss with my friends. She thought I was a grown up. It was like some 6-year-olds on the playground. Damn, son. And she had to be honest with herself. Okay, what we listening to? We listen Too Short.
Exactly.
Yeah, listen to this kind of music.
This is why when BJ say what he say,
hey, own it.
Listen,
like, own it.
And I tell people, what is created. BJ was the original gym baby.
Yeah,
he was the first baby that was up in. He was the first E.F.F.E.C.T kids.
I love it.
But in what you've created, I mean, it's not just yelling on a microphone.
Just
and you've been copied a gazillion times. There are a gazillion workouts out here
try to do it like that.
that are with bricks that you get from the
They popping up everywhere, huh?
Yeah, bricks classes all around, but you are the originator.
Yeah, and again, I don't take that as offensive being copied. What it is just annoying now. It's just kind of like, because you don't understand the creative. I created bricks because I didn't have equipment. Yeah, bricks came from a place of like need. No, I need to do this workout. And so many people like look at it as a money grab. I want to start doing this class. Oh, they do that class. I'm going to do that class. But I'm like, well, have fun with it. But man, bricks for me is personal. Bricks for me, it was like, at least I can give these people another workout other than using dumbbells all the time. So bricks for me was a thing where I said, let me go on this. Let me create something. I didn't have a money. Like, you think, this business is started. I don't got loans. I've never been. I had an idea to go to the bank, but guess what? I was afraid to go to the bank. I knew the answer already. Like, I knew the answer at the bank. Bank, I ain't even come down and waste y'all time, bank. I wasn't even gonna go down there and do that to them people. Why we scheduling this meeting? I know what y'all finna tell me. So E.F.F.E.C.T Fitness, we don't got loans at Wells Fargo. We don't got Chase. We didn't do that. We did it the old-fashioned way. We said, you know what? We're gonna work our ass off. We're gonna save our money. Let's work our ass off some more, and let's put back into the business. Let's work our ass off again, and then let's hire quality people.
Yeah.
But it wasn't never about, okay, let me go take out this loan and then start doing this. Personally, I tell people all the time, man, just work your ass out first. Learn how to work first before you learn how to manage money, because they're gonna give you that money hoping you fail, hoping you don't pay it back, hoping you default on that. Because then they're going to come take all your equipment. They're going to take your building from you. And then now, not only do you not got what you wanted, now you got this debt over your head for the rest of your life. So I'm like, don't worry about the bank. I ain't coming down there. I ain't even waste y'all time. We good.
I'm going to just work.
I'm finna go to work first.
Yeah.
Because I know that answer. Like, the work answer, I already know that. I know how to go to work. Most people don't know how to manage money even when they got a lot of money.
Yeah.
You're gonna mess that up. I know most people, you're gonna mess that up.
Yeah.
You're gonna default, and then what? But if you default on your work ethic, then that's something totally different.
Yeah.
I knew I wouldn't default on that.
But you said it, though. You said this spiritual part, right?
Mm-hmm.
There are some people who are out here doing it for a money grab.
Yeah, no,
but there's always this spiritual connection that you feel when you enter into E.F.F.E.C.T Fitness.
But that comes from watching people who you watch show up to you with inhalers or with the medication, and they leave, and you're like, damn, you lost 100 pounds?
Yeah.
Damn, you strong. Like, that's the greatest reward for me. Ain't most people monthly membership. It's looking at their bodies and saying, I'm so fucking proud of you. To have that conversation with some of these people when you know, yeah, they lost 100 pounds, but look how strong they are. Look at the confidence. Now they're starting to think and be abundant.
Yeah.
Like, most people, like, some people who pay their monthly membership, I want them to stop. Because they're not getting what they're supposed to get from the place.
Yeah.
Some people are like, my favorite thing to tell people is, I know I'll give your money back, right? I'll give your money back because I want you to come here and get the right shit from here.
Yeah.
I don't want you to just show up here thinking, I work out at E.F.F.E.C.T Fitness, all the pounds going to come off. No, you got to put the work in too.
Yeah.
We got a place for you. We got a space for you to grow. But they're going to require you to still work.
Yeah.
Like, so many people show up thinking like, I tell this, I say, hey, you want this back? I'll give it to you. Because again, we want you to come in with the right mindset.
Yeah.
Right? Know what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a sign on the door. Before you even walk in the door, you are responsible for the energy you bring in this room.
That's the Gemini in me. I feel it.
Yeah.
But that's my greatest gift. I'm able to connect with people like that too, though.
Yeah.
So I always tell people, you're responsible not only for the energy you bring to this building, but how you act and carry yourself.
Yeah.
Like you just said, B. You've been to that gym 1,000,000 times, and there's been a line outside the door, and you've waited in it.
Yeah.
You know you don't have to wait in lines. And no matter what happens is you still do things a certain way. And I always tell people, nobody's above what we're doing here.
Because you know what, Dooley, and this is the thing, there are so many people who are friends with people who start businesses, create products, all these things.
And want it for free.
And they want it for free. Or they want to do it with the loophole. They want to do it to watch someone build something
Yeah.
and not adhere to what they built.
Yeah.
To go in and blatantly disrespect your friend, the relationship, right? It is because of the respect that I have for our friendship that says, I've watched this man grow this thing. I'm not about to, that man created this line because we knew what it's like if he ain't have no line.
Yeah, we ain't have no line. You just gonna show up to your spot.
I'm gonna respect this parking situation because I know what it's like when you don't respect the parking situation. Like all the things about it. And I think that that's the attitude that we have to have when we say we support each other, we love each other, we care for each other, we want each other to win.
That's different.
Well, if you want somebody to win, you show up helping them win.
But that's the sign is so. It's all of that. It's just being respectful of the space we're creating. It's like, hey, come be a part of this team. If we do things this way, we're all gonna win. You coming here making this day about you, you might well leave out now because we don't do that here.
Yeah.
No, we don't do that here.
You know, Jada and I were talking off, this was in pre-production, and she was like, you know, that's really interesting because gym culture now is everybody walks in, got their headphones on, nobody's talking. The only time we looking up is like, is somebody dying? Like,
somebody using that.
They passed out, or oh, you here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's why I always tell people, come. That's why your first class is free. Your first class is free at E.F.F.E.C.T Fitness because I know if you walk in that building and you do one of these classes, we got you. I believe in that. Like, I'll never change that policy. I'll never say, well, we're going to start charging for this. No, we don't. Come see. Come see.
Yeah.
You're coming back.
Yeah.
You're going to come back because it's good.
Yeah.
Like, we don't even sell you. We tell you the first class is free and I got you after that because we know once you come experience the culture, the way we conduct ourselves, the workout itself is going to be good, but then the way we're going to treat you is going to be different. It's not going to be like any other gym.
No.
We don't play when we say we're the best gym in the world. No, we really believe that. Like, the belief I have in the Most High is the belief I have in when we say we're the best gym in the world. I believe that. I believe that.
You have to tell the story because Dooley was saying we're the best gym in the world.
Every day.
And then there was a magazine that put out a list of the best gyms in the country.
I forgot about that. I made hoodies about that.
Said they made a list of the best gyms. They ranked it.
They ranked them.
From gyms across the country. And on this list, this was maybe about 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Maybe about 6 years ago.
2020.
Oh, yeah. So 7 years ago. Yeah. And E.F.F.E.C.T Fitness was number 3 on the list. Number 3 on the list.
Again, I needed that. Thank you. Because it's lit some shit inside of me that's still burns to this day. I wear the hoodie still.
Yeah.
Because I'm not one of these kind of people that we're going to, like, I'm not even in search of comfort. That's not what we're looking for. We're not looking for to be comfortable. We're looking to continue to grow. But we know, like they know.
I mean, the list comes out, y'all. And they said...
I forgot the other two was in front of us.
I don't remember the other two. I do not remember the other two. But I remember E.F.F.E.C.T Fitness was 3. And I remember when it came out, you were on that microphone and were number 3. We the number 1 gym in the world. So much so that there was a big old billboard, like poster thing that got created that went in the gym that had number 1 gym in the world.
Yeah.
And that became the motto.
That's the motto.
That everyone, I mean.
And it started after that, so thank Essence for that. Thank Essence for that. I needed that. Thank you, Essence. We needed that. I wasn't even mad at the magazine because they don't know. Come see. No, they didn't know. So, but I personally need it because I used it.
Yeah.
But I never used it as like, this is a bad thing. F them. No, thank you. We needed that. Because now I can teach. Now I can teach with even more fire, even more passion. Now I can show it to my front desk workers. Hey, y'all know they say y'all ain't even the best. Come on. Hey, security, you know y'all need to do a better job. Y'all know y'all number 3. And I like that because now I was able to teach, train, motivate not only myself, but everybody around me.
Yeah.
Like, let's keep working.
I mean, and it just became
And now we're chasing goals.
Yeah.
We're literally chasing goals, and I love it.
Yeah.
I'm keep chasing them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you have next? Like, what's the big thing that has your attention?
Right. Every year, it's kind of like a calendar of things. So right now, we're getting ready to come up on this race. And that race is so dear to me.
The Metropolitan 5K.
The Metropolitan 5K is so dear to me because it's like...
On Juneteenth.
On Juneteenth.
In Atlanta,
Our
Georgia.
own day. It's ours. Yeah. it's the E.F.F.E.C.T Fitness Keundric Loucious Day.
Yeah.
And that means so much to me because I'm in the blackest city in America where I moved here because it was so black.
Yeah.
I moved to Atlanta because I remember coming in the summer and seeing Ralph McGill and Andrew Young and all those are black men and black people names. You get, where I'm from in Louisiana, you get one black street, that's Martin Luther King. It's just one.
Yeah.
But then I looked at the schools and I looked at the neighborhoods. I'm like, I remember this vividly. I remember driving the Cascade and Camp Creek. I was like, you mean to me all these people are black that live in this neighborhood? And it was not the projects?
Beautiful homes. Yeah.
I didn't see that. No, you don't see that. So not only that, but then you start thinking about, you start doing great things. I want to be a part of a great community. I want to be a part of a great, this is it. This is Atlanta.
Yeah.
That was me being here is like, what? This is where you're supposed to be if you're black and doing something. You're going to be supported. You're going to walk into there, we're like, damn, we hating on you. No, we all do it here.
Yeah.
No, we all are doing it here.
Yeah.
That's why you don't even meet celebrities in Atlanta anymore. We all are.
Yeah.
No fucking celebrities in Atlanta.
I mean, and that's the thing. I
Love
think
it here.
that was the
love
thing
it
that made me want to move here.
I
Was
respect
just
it. I respect Atlanta. I have
You do.
the healthy fear / respect of this place that I want to continue to work my ass off to continue to be a good member of this community. Absolutely. I'm going to work when I leave here.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You absolutely are.
Yeah.
And I think that that's the beauty, because even when you look around E.F.F.E.C.T Fitness, it's black excellence in Atlanta. It's pastors, it's commissioners, it's mayors, it's stars, it's everybody, business owners.
And in that, for that hour, we're all the same.
Everybody is the same.
Everybody's stepping to the right. Everybody's shoulder pressing. Everybody's jump squats.
Yeah.
We all are the same. And that's the beauty of that place.
Yeah. We all are the same.
We all the same. We just part of this community.
Yeah, we're just part of the community.
That's it. You're just part of the community.
Yeah.
You are responsible for the energy you bring in this place.
Yeah.
Hey.
You are responsible. As we close out, Dooley, I already know the answer now. One word you're committed to in this season of your life.
Abundance.
Yeah.
I want that to infect people. I want people to get nauseous of abundance. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? It's so good.
Yeah.
Because we don't even understand it, man. Like, we're so used to not being worthy and not good enough, whether it's your job, your relationship, your whatever the fuck it is. Like, abundant. Like, you can't be it until you think it. And then once you start to think, you just gotta live it. And I hope we get like infected with it, just abundance, like so wealthy, so strong, so healthy. Yeah, I just abundance, B.
Yeah.
It's abundance.
It's abundance.
It's abundance.
You at some point in all of your classes, you say something that I say every day when I'm in training, lock in. Lock in.
I say it every day. When I'm telling them to lock in, that's my message to myself.
Yeah.
So I'm talking. Are you talking about tears of joy and sweat? No, I'm actually talking to myself too. Because again, I can't give these people anything until I'm locked in too.
Absolutely.
You can't teach locked in to people when you ain't locked in. I'm locked the fuck in.
Yeah.
This is the time for abundance. This is the time to be the best I've ever been. Now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now's the time.
Now is the time. Keundric Loucious. I am so grateful.
Thank you.
I'm so grateful.
I miss you. Can I be petty for a second?
Yeah.
I haven't seen you in my gym. Come see me.
I told you.
I know you've been working out. You look so good.
Thank you.
Come fucking see me.
But you know what? I told you before we got on.
Petty,
Like,
D.
I know it's
you know
petty.
I come to the gym.
I FaceTime Carly. Carly while we was out here. Like, and she like, Dooley, I gotta come see you.
She did.
And I said, Dooley, I gotta come see you. The team gotta come see you.
I want y'all making a team that can you just bring the whole team?
We are doing it. You get live and in color. You got it.
And y'all don't even have to wait in line. Promise you won't have to wait in line. Not waiting in a line.
And we gonna have spots up front. Y'all, this is another good one. Vault Empowers. I want you to send this to somebody who needs to get locked in for this season of abundance in their life.
That's it.
It's your girl, Brandi Harvey. Until next time, eat well, give a damn, move your body every single day. Peace.